Trudeau, it shows that you're suing Mr. Milton for the amount of $125,000 for emotional distress.
100% I am.
Okay, what's going on?
So basically, he's been harassing me, invading my privacy, and following me everywhere I go. I can't have a regular day since the past several months because of this man.
Who is he to you?
Honestly, at first, I wasn't sure. I was really scared because I noticed that this guy would show up in front of my house. And then if I was going to the gym or the restaurant, anywhere I'd go, he'd be there. And I had no clue why he was following me, but it caused me a lot of emotional distress and I can't take it anymore. So that's why.
Were you guys dating at one point or something?
I never saw him before in my entire life.
Wait a minute. So you're saying that you were going about your daily life.
Yes.
And this guy who was a complete stranger was following you?
Very creepy.
Okay, well, how did you find out who he was to bring him to court? At some point in time, you had to know who he was. So how do you know who he was to bring him to court?
Well, eventually I ended up asking my husband, and
You told your husband that some strange guy is following you.
Yes, I did.
And what did your husband say?
Well, at first he seemed to be concerned, but he didn't really do anything about it. So,
Wait a minute.
I don't think he really cared.
Wait a minute. I'm so lost right now. You were being followed by him.
Yes.
You told your husband about it. Your husband did nothing. You say you don't know who this guy is prior to
when he started following me, yeah.
Oh, I am so lost.
Your Honor, I could clear
Mr.
some
Milton,
of that
can you clear this up for
it
me? Because I'm totally lost.
Mr. Trudeau, her husband, hired me. I'm a private investigator.
Okay.
Over 30 years experience, member of the World Association of Detectives, a lifelong member of a couple of other organizations, Florida licensed private investigators, Florida Association of Private Investigators as well. And the only reason why she is here today, her husband accused her of infidelity, hired me to spend some time tailing her. I turned over video and photos of her, and she never saw me because she was holding hands with her friend, being very affectionate in the street. And when he got the information, she finally flipped out and she said she was going to sue me, and that's why we're here today.
So what you're saying is that you're a private investigator hired by her husband to investigate her infidelities.
Exactly.
You presented information to her husband to say, yeah, your wife's cheating on you.
Photographs, videotape.
And once you presented that, I'm assuming he made contact with her and now she's suing you.
Mm-hmm. He presented her with divorce proceedings.
Why didn't you tell me that part? I'm just curious. The part where you found out that he was a PI that was hired to follow you.
It's a huge misunderstanding. I'm
Which
not
part?
having an affair, first off. I would never cheat on my husband.
Okay.
Not in a million years.
Okay.
And I feel betrayed that my own husband would not trust me and would hire somebody to follow me around rather than just ask me directly.
Okay. Well, this isn't divorce court. I really don't care about your infidelities or not. What I'm concerned about is the part where you're suing him, because when you were telling me the story, I was under the impression that this gentleman was stalking you in violation of state law. That is what I was thinking when you were telling me the story.
Well, that's basically what happened. And it caused me so much fear anxiety. I'm so paranoid now. I cannot get out of my car. I can't even walk my
You're
dog.
paranoid. You're paranoid about what?
That somebody is following me everywhere I go. Even if I'm showering, I feel like there's somebody watching.
Well,
I mean,
apparently there was somebody watching.
Yeah.
That's why he got hired.
And that's why I'm suing. Do you know how much fear I live in every single day now?
You're in fear of what? Which part? Which part?
That I can't just live my life. That there's someone out there watching every single thing that I do.
You got served with divorce papers, no?
Unfortunately, I never wanted that divorce.
Okay. So are you still married or the proceeding is going through?
We're going through the process.
Okay.
Your Honor, when I
Go
was
ahead.
following her, she was very intimate. They were holding hands. I filmed them in a restaurant, having dinner, holding hands as well, very happy. They never saw me. This is what I've done for the past 30 years. I run the American Academy of Private Investigation.
Okay.
This
And I
is
teach
so
people-
embarrassing.
Hold on, ma'am.
She had no clue I was on it. And what people need to understand, when they're out on the public street, there is no privacy. If you can be seen by the public, we can videotape you, and that's what private investigators do.
Let me ask you a question. When you were setting up your surveillance on her at the restaurants and these other locations, you were sitting in your car, and I'm assuming you were sitting there for an extended period of time?
Exactly.
Okay. You filed this information with the local police department. Let them
I
know.
check. Yeah, we have to check in and let them know. So if a neighbor calls up, there's a car sitting on the block, they know. They'll just tell them. We like to say, please don't give us away, and they just say, we know about the guy already. He's okay.
Okay.
They always their response to whoever calls up. So they know that we're on the block.
Okay. I'm a little lost as to the basis of your lawsuit, because here's the thing. Excuse me. Your husband had a strong feeling that you were not being faithful in the marriage. We're clear on that part, correct?
But I wasn't cheating.
Told you. Don't care if you were cheating or not.
That's my gay friend.
This
It's
isn't
my gay
divorce court.
friend. It's
This
my
isn't-
gay friend.
Ma'am, this is not divorce court. Whether you
Okay.
are cheating or not is not my issue.
Okay.
My issue here is this. Your husband hired someone because your husband thought that you were cheating.
I wasn't.
Don't care. Now, here's the thing. This gentleman is following you, doing surveillance on you. Okay. Did you say you saw them at a restaurant?
Yes, I followed them in a restaurant. They were at a park.
At a park?
On different days, things
Does he
happen.
have
Restaurant,
anything
park,
better
where
to
else did
do
you
than
find
follow
her with this other
people?
person?
Yeah, I also we were down by Mango. There's a small motel.
A motel.
We spent some
Now,
time there.
this is what I want to get at. When you saw them at the motel, did you enter the room as to where she and this other person was?
No, usually, and most of the time, when they checked in, I just wait. They go to the room. I don't have the report in front of me. I didn't really need to bring that. It's over an hour or more that they spent time in the room. Then they just both left and they got in the car.
Okay. So, ma'am, I want you to listen to me carefully. He saw you at a restaurant, which is a public place. He saw you at a park, which is a public place. He saw you at a motel. He didn't go into the room as to where you were, but he did see you. I'm assuming you saw her in the parking lot.
Oh yeah, they pulled in. I followed.
Okay.
them.
Was there any other place on the property that you saw her at?
They went checked in at the desk.
So you saw them in the lobby.
Right. Then they had to come out and drive the car around to the room. And I don't even have to go back there,
Okay. All that is public.
Right.
He's such a creep. He's a
He-
creepazoid.
He may be a creepazoid, but he is within state law. As a private
Why do you
investigator.
guys allow creepazoids to exist like this? I mean, seriously.
He's
why
a
is
private
that?
investigator.
Yeah, another name for a creepazoid.
Ma'am, you do understand that police officers also do surveillance?
Yeah, they're creeps too.
I'm going to try not to take offense to that. But here's the thing. He got paid to do what he was doing. If you have an issue with what he did, you need to take that up with your husband.
Bam.
Simple.
Sure, sir. I will lie for you.
He is the person that hired him.
My reputation is completely ruined.
With who? Your husband?
My neighbors, my acquaintances.
How does your neighbors know about your infidelities?
They don't know, but they notice that this guy comes up all the time, and he just said that he has to tell the neighbors that he's there.
No, he said that he has to get in contact with the police and let them know that he's there.
I'm pretty sure I
That
heard
is
him
by
saying
law.
Neighbors.
That is by law. He has to do that.
Well,
if he's going to set up
everyone
surveillance,
apparently knows, and it's totally ruined my reputation.
have any of your neighbors come up to you and say, "Girl, I heard you cheating"?
They have actually stopped talking to me. They stopped inviting me to all of our events that we would always have at the clubhouses. You know how that feels? I was like the leader of all of them, and all of a sudden they decide to stop talking to me because of this guy. And everything that he's done, and my whole life is falling apart, and I don't know what to do anymore.
Wow, this sounds like a case of Capote versus the Swans. I know you're too young to understand what that means. But here's the thing. Did it ever occur to you that maybe your husband told all the neighbors, "Hey, my wife is cheating on me"?
Well, I hope he didn't.
You're putting all the responsibility on him when the person you need to be addressing, you are married to. I don't know for how long, but that's the person that you need to address, not him. He's got nothing to do with that. He is doing what he got paid to do, and he's within the confines of state law. You can't sue a private investigator for doing a surveillance on you outside of maybe, like I said, if he would have kicked in the door of the motel room and said, "Oh my gosh, I see what you're doing," that would be one thing. But he's in a public space. There's no law against that.
Your Honor, it's a common thing. They get caught and they're just pissed. And the first person they go after is, "I'm going to sue that guy." You know?
Yes.
And that is so normal.
That is very normal. Like I said, if your infidelities, I've got nothing to do with that. I'm not going to even give you marital advice. Because your husband's not here, so I don't want to make it one-sided. Because I don't know what's going on between you and your husband. Okay? Now, if he were here, I would love to talk to both of you, and maybe you guys can work this out, but he's not here. But this gentleman has nothing to do with what's going on in your marriage. Absolutely nothing. Nothing.
But he's been doing all these things.
And he got paid handsomely for it, I'm assuming.
So he gets
No comment.
rewarded for ruining my life.
If you think your life got ruined because somebody said, "Hey, here are the pictures and video evidence of your wife doing stuff that she shouldn't do," then maybe the person that you need to blame is yourself.
I would never
with
do
that
that.
being said, the $125,000 that you asked for is denied. This case is dismissed.
Oh my God.
Thank
Sir, I will lie for you.
Nanda zikiwe, bola bola, bola bola, bola bola.